I love Trump, said Nicki Minaj rapper born in Trinidad. He is wonderful, amazing, and charming. Nicki said that she is ready to immediately spend $1 million and invest it in the children of America in Trump's project called Trump Kids Accounts. And the Department of the Interior, in accordance with Trump's order, provided her with all the forms to apply for a gold card. Everything is golden now, ladies and gentlemen. We will now have a golden dome built over America, similar to the Iron Dome in Israel. Ours will be golden, a golden fleet, golden ships that will be produced. And the citizenship card, it's golden now too. I mean, special cards for people who invested $1 million or a little more. And if, said Trump, someone invests $5 million, then in addition to the golden card, we'll also give them 9 months. Well, he wrote 270 days there. That's about 9 months. So you don't have to pay taxes in the United States. You move, you make a profit, and you don't have to pay taxes on it. This could actually be a big gift for those who want to move, say, from Europe because of high taxes. Just like Sophia Loren and Rod Stewart once moved. You remember them, right? Michael Caine is an actor, and David Bowie, Richard Byrd. Well, that was quite a while ago. So they moved to the United States and brought not just $5 million, but I think much more. What about the fact that Hollywood or those leftist musicians and singers will hate you? They asked Onik. That's her real name, Annika, so the journalist asked her in an interview. Yeah, I don't care about the opinion of fools, said the already 7-year-old. The diva singer, she's for 40 families. It's amazing how she looks. Yeah, and that means their hatred. This free translation motivates me even more. What's that? She said, well, I'll find a piece and put it on, and then she said, Viva, my president. That was the end of another speech or some interview. Annika said that she would invest at least $1 million in her fans' ideas and startups. I really like the idea of Trump accounts for kids. She also said that the idea is that a disadvantaged child, at the moment when they especially need it, when they have to decide their future, is not left completely without support, just like children who have parents who can support them. And as she said, it will allow talented and determined teenagers to achieve their dreams. I know that American billionaires help. So to start this account with $1,000 for every American child, I think there is already more than $6 billion in this account to be distributed. Minaj said, I will also help as much as I can, but this is really great, gentlemen. It's wonderful, and this is real help, not just talk. Minaj previously criticized Trump for his immigration policy. But now, as she said, she started thinking for herself and became Trump's #1 fan. And she calls him my wonderful, my amazing, my charming president. That's Minaj.
I'm probably the person who can be called the biggest and most devoted fan of the president. And that's not going to change. And all this hatred or whatever people say doesn't affect me at all. In fact, it only motivates me to support him even more. And it will motivate all of us to support him even more. We won't let them get away with bullying and, smear campaigns. It's not going to work, period. There is a huge invisible force behind him, and the Lord God himself is protecting him.
That's Nicki Minaj. Interesting reaction. By the way, we have such hosts on our television, a well-known independent television, a television channel, I don't know, a television called TMZ. These are the hosts. They're not right-wing, they lean left but not sharply left, and they're usually sarcastic.
As for the bigger question, I have to say, look, no matter what position you take, when you stand up for something, half the country hates you. That's just how it is. And, at some point you can say, I completely disagree with her or I agree with her. But honestly, I kind of like the fact that people are just openly expressing themselves now. Because one of the things that really struck me over the past month is this sense of fear that people are afraid to speak openly because of possible negative consequences. Yeah.
By the way, that made me happy too. Some of my friends were once kicked out of film studios, not hired by universities, told to leave the Philharmonic and theaters just because they didn't even call for anything, didn't campaign. They simply didn't hate Trump or those who supported him. For example, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying if you're not with us, you're the enemy. That's the principle, and I'm not even discussing that they stirred up hatred not only against those who supported Trump, but even against those who simply didn't shout and spit about him. She hates that terrible fascist, hates Republicans in general. They want to kill all the Make America Great Again supporters, shoot them, do things, bury them, and so on. And of course, they despise all Trumpists, Trump supporters, Trump fans. Just silence to avoid any political conversations was already a reason for fierce, furious, uncontrollable hatred. Also, one more thing.
Subscribe to the channel.
So what? We can do it too, maybe even better. Or like this.
Like this. Or like this. Subtitles by Dima Torzo.
Which is no worse than Nicki Minaj. If you find our reports, analysis, and commentary interesting, there's a secret to getting information about them, and on time. Just don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Click on subscribe, then on the bell, and finally on like. And as if by magic, it, or rather I mostly, will come to you as soon as it's posted online.